Not passing judgment on religion, but they are saying that it's dying out. That's according to new research published in the U.S. It says 9 Western countries are losing their faith, naming Canada, Australia, Switzerland and Finland, among others. Now take a look at Catholic Ireland here. The no religion category in 1961 was 0.04%, and look at where it is in 2006, 4.2% in the no religion category. Let's check out the Netherlands here, 40% today, and look at the number by 2050. More than 70% of people over in the Netherlands will say that they have no religion. In the U.S. now, that's an interesting one because the census doesn't really ask too much about religion, so the researchers there don't have enough data to predict what will happen. But check this out, no religion is actually the fastest growing part of the population in the United States. Let's have a chat with our religious affairs contributor, Richard Green, to find out what is going on. Are people just fearing God less, or they don't care as much? I mean, how did these guys even predict this, Richard?
Well, these guys are not talking about what people believe, why they do what they do. What they're doing is they're analyzing the trends. So they've got numbers from the census in these 9 countries going back 100 years, and they show a very clear pattern. In all of these 9 countries, over time, more and more people are drifting away from religion. So what they're saying is this is a trend that's going to continue, and given time, religion will simply die out in those countries.
And why those countries? Is there something particular about them and not others?
Well, it's a question of where the data is available. These 9 countries have the information available. The census has been asking people what their religion is. Many other countries, the census simply doesn't ask, so they weren't able to do the analysis there.
Richard, one of the interesting things was actually the influence of social media and social media networks on the no religiousness of some of these countries, right?
That's right. One of the assumptions that these guys are working with is that you're affected by your friends. You see it on Facebook. They say if you look at people's friends on Facebook, you can predict their politics, their religion, their income. So what these researchers say is, look, if you know even a couple of people who don't go to church, who don't go to mosque, you are more likely not to go yourself. And the more people you know who are not churchgoers, who are not religious, the less likely you are to continue going yourself.
Are the guys who did this research right?
I wouldn't bet on it. There have been predictions for years and years that religion is going to wither away. I spoke to a major demographer of religion who studied religion in the States. The first thing he said to me, he said, Richard, there's an old Jewish tradition. Prophecy is for fools and children. I put that to the researcher who put out this research. There's an old